Let's begin the All Religion Prayer with the world's oldest religion, which originated 5,000 years ago. Hinduism, which believes in justice for all.
यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानम् अधर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम्.
Imparting the principles of dharma, arth and moksha, Hinduism is one of the oldest religions. Into the water of the holy Ganges, to the scriptures of Vedas, it teaches us all the same love, harmony and kindness. Hinduism is a way of life.
सुलझाओ भगवन हमरी उलझन सुलझाओ भगवन तुमरे बिन हमरा कौन नहीं तुमरे बिन हमरा कौन नहीं.
After Hinduism came Buddhism, which preaches equality of all men. This religion came into being 2,500 years ago.
Buddham sharanam gacchami, Dhammam sharanam gacchami, Sangham sharanam gacchami.
Ceasing to do evil, cultivating the good, purifying the heart. This is the teaching of Buddha. Through meditation, spiritual and physical labor, and good behavior, Gautam Buddha achieved nirvana on enlightenment. It is once again time that we promote the faith of Buddhism in all.
Christianity came into being 2,000 years ago. Jesus Christ's last words were, "Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing." Reflect the virtue of compassion that this religion promotes.
Our Father in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven, give us today our daily bread, and forgive us our sins.
Jesus Christ got crucified in the name of love, peace, and harmony. Let us come together and pray for the world peace and world unity. Let us all take an oath to stop the wars and spread love all over the world.
Years ago, Prophet Muhammad promulgated the religion of Islam, which literally means surrender to God.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قل هو الله أحد الله الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد.
Into the Quran lies the virtues of love, brotherhood, and harmony. Islam teaches us that God is all-powerful, merciful, and has its unique ways to impart justice for all.
Years ago, Guru Nanak preached sacrifice and the most generous religion ever, Sikhism.
अव्वल अल्लाह नूर उपाया कुदरत के सब बंदे एक नूर दे सब उपजाया कौन भले को मंदे.
Based on the principles of charity and selflessness evident in the langars, Sikhism is based on the teachings of Guru Granth Sahib. It teaches the world the qualities of truthfulness, compassion, patience, humility, love, and wisdom.
Guru
500 years ago, Baha'u'llah, who firmly believed in the unity of hearts, preached the Baha'i religion.
O Son of Being, love me that I may love thee. If thou lovest me not, my love can in no wise reach thee. Know this, O servant.
Baha'is believe in the oneness of humanity and devote themselves to the abolition of racial, class, and religious prejudices. It is bounded by no priesthood and no ritual forms in its worship. This is what we need in today's times. This is the need of the hour, unity and harmony of mankind and religion.
ईश्वर अल्लाह वाहे गुरु चाहे कहो श्री राम मालिक सबका एक है अलग अलग है नाम
The current zeitgeist has shown a certain disdain towards the glowing comforts of faith. Knowing that, I'm glad that our school is one that utilizes the oneness of religion as well as it does. It seems so touchingly presented in the last performance. Our students and teachers warrant a huge round of applause for their dedication. With that, I would like to hand over the mic to Ramjan. A certain disdain towards the glowing comforts of faith. Knowing that, I'm glad that our school is one that utilizes the oneness of religion.
Sir in our midst today. Sir has always been a source of inspiration to all of us. He is the pioneer of the institution we have the privilege to study in. I request him to kindly introduce today's chief guest.
We are extremely honored to have our chief guest, respected Dr. Roger David Kingdon. Dr. Kingdon is a physicist and has worked for the UK Scientific Civil Service for the past 24 years. He did his BSc in physics in 1982 from the Imperial College of London University, and then did his MSc in Logic and Scientific Methods at the London School of Economics. He completed his PhD in Computation Fluid Dynamics from Jesus College, University of Cambridge in 1987. Respected Dr. Kingdon has researched areas such as energy efficiency, car engines, cellular automata, chaos theory, fluid dynamics, data systems, computing, and artificial intelligence. As part of his work, he has published a large number of papers. Apart from his professional work, he has an interest in the theory of evolution and in the correlation between science and religion. He has recently written reviews of Richard Dawkins' book, The God of Delusion, and Christopher Hitchens' book, God is Not Great. His hobbies are generally genealogy and watching rugby footballs. Respected parents, at CMS we believe that man is a mine, rich in gems of inestimable value. Education can alone cause it to reveal its treasure and enable mankind to benefit therefrom. All the capacity is hidden in the mind of man. Everything that you see all around the world has come from the mind of man. Therefore, true education, religious capacities, develops analytical abilities, confidence in oneself, willpower, and goal-setting competencies, and instills the vision that will enable him to become a self-motivated agent of social transformation. What is education? Education is a continuous and a creative process. Its aim is to develop the capacities which are latent in human nature. As I told you, the man is a mine, rich in gems of inestimable value. It is to bring out those capacities that is education. So education is a continuous and creative process. Its aim is to develop the capacities which are latent in human nature and to coordinate their expression for the enrichment and progress of society by equipping children with material, human, and divine knowledge. With these words, I thank, we are very honored to welcome Shri Rajshekhar ji, Commissioner of Kanpur, and he has been very kind to have come here as our very special guest, and I welcome him. Thank you very much, Shri Rajshekhar ji. And also I welcome all the respected parents who have come in large numbers. For this is the first function that I am attending for the Cambridge section. So I am very happy. Masira ji, Arif ji has done a wonderful job, and I can see the children, their capacity and the development of the children. And the large number of children who have been selected by various topmost universities of the world. So that is something very great, that large number of children of this Cambridge section have gone for very, very prestigious universities all over the world. Thank you very much for Masira ji, for Arif ji, for doing wonderful job. Thank you very much. And I also congratulate Sangeeta Banerjee Didi ji for looking after the Cambridge section after Miss Batra health is not feeling well, so she is looking after. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind words. Now, throughout Indian culture and history, the smallest of flames have been a symbol of the perpetual hope that shall ignite every single time humanity needs it to. I now invite Professor Geeta Gandhi Kingdon, Mr. Roger Kingdon, Mr. Zakari Adams, and Mr. Rajshekhar, Ma'am Sangeeta Banerjee, Ma'am Shamim Singh, Principal Rajendra Nagar campus, and Ma'am Masira Arif to the stage for the lighting of the lamp. Dr. Jagdish Gandhi, sir, please grace us. Thank you so much, sir, ma'am. I now invite Mr. Roger Kingdon to address today's gathering.
This is such an honor. Thank you so much. I've attended CMS functions for nearly 40 years. This is the first time I have been quite stuck for anything to say. Because as I was sitting there thinking what I could perhaps mention, each thought that came into my head, I found I was beaten to it by what we have seen up to now. I started by thinking that, maybe I can talk about this motto that is written up here: family unity is the need of the hour. But then, to my immense surprise, for the first time I think I have ever seen, it wasn't students of the school who said the opening prayer, it was mothers. And what a lovely illustration of family unity. And then the compares, the head girl and her friends, the role reversal that is there. So I've thought that, well, I don't need to tell these people anything about family unity. It is here, it is in this school already, in this section. There is more. When the World Parliament came on, I thought, I know. I can say something here. I can talk about the importance of critical thinking and media literacy. You know, these are really hot topics that we really ought to be thinking about in this, this is the need of the hour. So imagine my surprise that again, I think for the first time ever, and I've seen a lot of World Parliament discussions taking place, that here we had this incredible display of first, let us hear what the Ukrainian representative says, and then let us hear what the Russian representative says. Let us hear what the Syrian says, and then the Israeli. Let us hear what the Chinese say, and then the Taiwanese. And what do they say? They say things that do not necessarily agree with one another. And this, of course, is how we learn about the world. We see this opinion, we see that opinion, we see that they are different, we see that they do not agree. This is the basis, of course, of critical thinking. But I don't need to point that out, because clearly Cambridge section knows this already, otherwise they wouldn't have been putting it in the World Parliament. My goodness. So there's another thing I can't really talk about. And then I thought, something that's always sort of bothered me about, City Montessori School has got these 4 pillars and things like that. I've always felt there ought to be a 5th pillar, which is knowledge of oneself. In ancient Greece, in Delphi, this famous location where there was a prophet, a woman who was said to speak truth about the future, although she always said it in a very sort of twisted way, so it could be taken to mean the opposite of what she meant. And there are a lot of mottos. This is from around about 2,800 years ago. The ancient Greeks liked to put up their mottos, and one of them was "Know thyself." And I thought, oh, I can talk about this, and this is something that actually I think is perhaps missing. But then we heard head girl herself saying, "We can be whoever we want to be, and we should not be finding ourselves, but making ourselves." And this trumps it all. I can't say anything about that. This is a higher wisdom. And then I thought, oh, well, maybe I can stray onto the territory of my beloved wife, the president of City Montessori School, and start talking about how, this education, how important it is, and how you really need it in order to get on, and how this, particularly Cambridge education, it helps you to go out into the world. When, again, I hear from from up here, Cambridge prepares you for the real world. I wrote it down word for word. So I can't talk about that either. So it's all been said before. And then, of course, what really caps it all, and I always get moved by the all-religion prayer, but especially this time, because it wasn't just a video with children dancing and lip-syncing. My goodness, it was the students that we had here, it was almost as if they had, there was Mr. Gandhi's big chart, it was almost as if it had come alive and they had stepped down from the chart and there they were, right in front of us. And my goodness, it brings it to life. It brings it to life. So, I can't really say anything about oneness of mankind or oneness of religion or oneness of the world, which you do not already know. And what is this but a sign of a community that is living, that is breathing, that is working together? And again, my dear wife, Gisa, she translated from the opening song two of the lines, because even after 40 years, I don't admit to knowing any Hindi at all. So it's a good thing to do. Don't admit to knowing too much, and then you usually find that you discover the other side of it. Anyway, but these lines were translated in the beautiful song that we heard the mothers sing. Cooperate with one another, the goal is not far away. And doesn't that just sum it up beautifully? What a wonderful family this is. God bless you, and parents, be so proud of your children today, because they melt my heart. Thank you.
We thank Sir for his wise words. The arts are a section Cambridge is particularly proud of. We've always cherished the vessel of abstract expression. Our students have found catharsis in music, as well as quite a bit of academic acclaim. Our school has an affiliation with the ABRSM board and has produced a number of students who've achieved the merit and distinction certificates in their respective grades.
Our teachers have also discovered music as a way to bond with the students.
and to implement enough drive in them to conduct massive events and performances with skill and conviction. Our music teacher has fostered a very close and important relationship with his students and has led many competitions to successful fruition.
Tonight, our music teachers have crafted for you a sweet and hearty but exciting concoction that will hook you in immediately. So, brace yourself for the ride of your lives with the Starlight Band.
There is no winner in war.
Anyone who has to endure such a toxic environment loses their sense of happiness, hope, and creativity, much like a zombie.
With that, and with the message of the World Parliament, we are going to perform our first song, Zombies by the Cranberries.
We hope that the words have an impact on you.
tin tin ta ta de tin na tha de tin na tha de tin na tha de tin ta ta de tin tha de tin na tha de tin na tha de tin ta ta de tin tha de tin na tha de tin na tha de tin ta ta de dheri gadata 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 dheri gadata.
That was an absolutely enthralling performance. I think that the entirety of the room has been uplifted and energized with the euphonic melodies belted by our students. Let's give it up for the Starlight Band.
Keep that applause going for Joshua and Pendar on the drums. Anulika, Jagit, Dayanita and Tanush on the keyboard. Archit on the tabla. And for Advita on the flute.
Garv on the lead guitar. And Abhineet, Yuvraj, Arjun, Darsh, Shambhavi, Agam and Arav on the guitars. And Mahi and Vikram on the electric guitar. And Achyutam on the violin.
On the percussions we have Mahi, Dev, Asim, Shalam and Hamad. And on the ukulele we have Hia.
And last but not least, we have Vatsal and Aviral on the cajon.
Give it up once again for the Starlight Band. Brag about having had a profound impact on English as a whole, to have changed the language so massively that the words are etched into history. Many young writers, especially the ones housed at Cambridge, have been curious to know more about these people, to understand them and writing as personally as possible. The lack of an in-house necromancer has made that task difficult, but like all good writers, we've decided to malleabilize a yearning into hilarity. With that, I give to you a rendezvous with the authors.
Books are our best friends. Books are portable magic. But have you ever thought about what would happen if the creators of these magical objects were to meet in the most unexpected way possible? What would happen if authors from different eras and periods come together through a mysterious portal? Well, it has been quite some time since I have felt a feeling so overwhelming. It feels as if the time has finally come for literary legends to unite.
Oh, my known, where has this cursed thing had brought me? What is this landet of blinding lights and vermilion drapes? Wherefore am I on stage instead of mine own brilliant creations? I know time twice as quite quaint, but this comment is a hoy day nonetheless.
Quite a change from the views I am used to.
Tea manon valors, mistress. Where's our tea? This is the glowing knob swallow and spit tea out too.
Why, my good sir? I walked into the mystery willingly, and who might you be?
This is probably not going to end well.
Who am I? I am William Shakespeare of Stafford upon Avon, England.
Silly of me to assume otherwise. What's up with your hair?
This is the new Shakespeare. I got bored of the old one.
Oh, the new Shakespeare. Your brilliant creation, like The Merchant of Venice and Much Ado Nothing, is the brilliant piece.
I read some of your books myself. Miss Dalloway was a particularly interesting character. I love the way you use streams of consciousness so effectively in your writings.
I don't know who fed me hallucinogen, but I am too old for this.
Who committed that heinous crime, Madam Margaret Atwood? Can be anyone who hates your Gothic style of writing. Clearly unpopular amongst the most.
Well, I was led to believe the Lord High Chancellor would be sitting here with foggy glory round his head. But Shakespeare, with two strange women, ought to be fine too for an afternoon conversation.
Thank heavens, at last, someone of sounded mind. Manon Valoris, sir. Who is our tea?
An honor to meet you, good sir. My name is Charles John Huffin Dickens of Landsport, England. Whatever this is, dream or heaven,
Dickens, is it? I wonder if these portals are just doorways to hell. Clearly, this isn't a place of joy since you're here now.
That is clearly offensive.
You think you're a brave woman for insulting a man of my stature with your petty insults? Oliver Twist, Christmas Carol, Bleak House. Madam, you are in the conversation with the greatest authors of the Victorian era. Who do you think you are?
A much better question would be where we are. This isn't even slightly amusing.
Why? I'm just a woman incapable of tolerating unwhore art. And apparently now, her mind too. I believe this to be an unfortunate nightmare, and I would much rather like to wake.
Anon, who is this?
What? Apologies. The door opened to my closet. I am Roald Dahl. My creation, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, has been named the most popular book on the centenary of my birth. Looks like there's an author convention in my closet.
Oh dear. Oh dear. I was expecting something quite different, huh? This is certainly not the train to Newport. Oh, Shakespeare. Is this the afterlife? Where you have landed yourself, Agatha Christie? Need to investigate.
Jane Austen? This party needed some pleasantness. Or to paraphrase, an agreeable yet witty contour is most desirable in a party lacking such qualities.
And what party is that, fair lady? What an affair, such gatherings where bachelors fall from the sky must be popular indeed.
Most unceremonious. Have galas gone out of fashion, or is this a peasant convention I've fallen into?
A couple of giant peaches, and this would be a proper rave.
I adore your work. Persuasion remains the most brilliant piece of prose
This
ever.
truly must be heaven
if Jane Austen's here.
I am very much flattered by your commendation for my work, for I only write for fame, without any view to pecuniary emolument.
And I suppose you have something to declare too.
Nothing but my genius.
With the meeting of immensely skilled authors from different eras and periods, history has been rewritten. The chaos that unfolded, though, was quite interesting to watch. Please don't leave yet. It's time for a quick selfie.
What?
What?
Oh, I almost forgot to tell you what a selfie is. Well, it's a picture.
What?
Well, it is a kind of self-portrait. Shan, ma'am, can we please
What?
have your phone for that? Everyone, let's strike a pose.
What's this?
Well, it's trendy.
Oh, trending.
Parents, I am glad to let you know that this production is yet another writing and directing credit to the name Rimjim Jaiswal. Now, if you're anybody who enjoys literature in the slightest, you already know how hysterical that was. To see some of the most blessedly melancholic people in light, so satirical and witty, was as close as an English student will come to experiencing joy. Moving on.
From absolute day one, CMS has implemented the virtue of goodness and faith in every student. Our school's philosophy has always been one propagating the need for diplomacy and goodness, and we couldn't have been any prouder of that. With that in mind, we give to you the World Unity Prayer.
I am a powerful and an empathetic world citizen. Peace and education are two inseparable aspects of civilization. No education system is civilizing unless it is based on the universal principles of peace. I envision a world where all the countries adapt to peace education to create a more just and sustainable future. Peace education is important for children to have quality education. It helps students develop a rich vision for a viable global society. To reach peace, teach peace. May peace and unity prevail in all the countries of North America. May peace and unity prevail on earth.
Peace education promotes students. Peace education promotes children to have Peace education promotes students to have social freedom, social progress, and better standards of living. Peace matters, and so does South American countries' contribution to make this world a better place. May peace and unity prevail in all the countries of South America. May peace and unity prevail on earth.
Education for Peace seeks to enhance the knowledge, skills, attitudes, and values that comprises a culture of peace. Education is the best weapon for peace. May peace and unity prevail in all the countries of Europe. May peace and unity prevail on earth.
India is an epitome of unity in diversity. The CMS vision is to create world peace through education and to nurture thoughtful leaders and world citizens who are committed to the service of humanity. May peace and unity prevail in all the countries of Asia. May peace and unity prevail on earth.
conflict and fights cannot solve anything, but through peace we can do anything, such as unite the races, nations, and religion. Education can play a vital role in building peace.
I came from Nigeria. I'm a student who recently joined CMS Cambridge. May peace and unity prevail in all the countries of Africa. May peace and unity prevail on earth.
The history of Oceania signifies partnership and unity. Only education can lead us to peace and unity. Education breeds confidence. Confidence breeds hope. And hope breeds peace. May peace and unity prevail in all the countries of Oceania. May peace and unity prevail on earth.
I am the most powerful weapon you can use to change the world. I truly believe the only way we can create global peace is not only by educating our minds, but also our hearts and souls. Nothing is more precious than peace. I always dream of a peaceful, warless, and disarmed world. May peace and unity prevail on earth. May peace and unity prevail on earth. May peace and unity prevail on earth.
Of night, the stars light up the sky. We see them flying free. That's just like you and me. Everyone is lonely sometimes, but I would walk 1,000 miles to see you rise. You are not alone, we're family. Hold me, let's escape all this reality. My symphony, by your side we are unity. this reality. You are my symphony. By your side, we are unity. You are my energy, my guiding light. We are unity. We are unity. We are unity. You are my symphony, and by your side, unity. You are my energy, my guiding light. Unity.
Let all the world be united. Let all the world be free. Let all the world be united. Let all the world be free. Let all the world sing together. Sing the song of unity. Sing the song of unity. Let all the world be united. Let all the world be free. Let all the world be united. Let all the world be free. Let all the world sing together. Sing the song of unity. Sing the song of unity. Let there be unity on earth. Let there be unity on earth. Listen to the sound of the ocean. Listen to the sound of the breeze. Listen to the sound of the ocean. Listen to the sound of the breeze. Listen to the sound of the chirping birds. They all live in harmony. Let all the world be united. Let all the world be free. Let all the world sing together. Sing the song of unity. Sing the song of unity. Let there be unity on earth. Let there be unity on earth.
With the values of peace and unity being so significant in both our academia and any extracurriculars, I think the World Unity Prayer has inspired us all to love the world more deliberately and to bond more deeply. I am honored to tell you that amidst us we have Mr. Adam, the head of UNICEF. His son Shalom is in 9th grade, and you might notice him in the Starlight Band tonight. I would like to call you, sir, to wise us with a few words.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. You expect me to rather say namaste. That is one of the first words I pitch in Hindi. For those who have seen the program, you will realize that I'm not there, so there is nothing prepared from my side. I only have one word. It is a very simple one, but also a very sincere, coming from the bottom of my heart. It is the word thank you. Thank you for everything you are doing in this wonderful school. It's not only about teaching. It is not only about business, but it is truly about unifying people. And I really love that. I'm seeing some convergence between your objective and the institutions I'm representing in Uttar Pradesh, UNICEF. We are working for the betterment of the world. We are working for education of children, for their progress. And I really want to say again, Dhanyavad. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Dearest creature in creation, studying English pronunciation, I will teach you in my verse sounds like corpse, core, horse, and verse. Though the difference seems little, we say actual but whittle, seed, sweat, chaste, cast, lay, ate, height, put, nut, granite, and unite. Don't you think so, reader? Rather sing lather, bather, father, finally, which rhymes with enough, though, through, bow, cough, hawk, so, tough. Hiccup has the sound of cup. My advice is to give up. Except at Cambridge, we never give up. English is an integral part of our lives, as a language that binds us together with its universalism. Considering that our school deems us world citizens, the necessity and purpose of English becomes immediately transparent to us. The next presentation is a performance depicting how we've decided to implement the language in our school. Please give the students of 9th grade a huge round of applause for their talk show.
English is infamous for its seemingly infinite complexities and grammatical anomalies that vex every new learner. It is borrowed from over 350 languages to make a kingdom of its own.
While curriculums always differ in their approach to language acquisition, Cambridge's extensive and elaborate design has developed young minds to think critically, to question, to dig deeper, to know and create. Let's talk to a few students and see how precisely language blooms in Cambridge.
Mr. Arnav, you studied at Cambridge your whole life. What do you have to say about the way English has been taught to you at Cambridge?
I've been in Cambridge since the first grade. My time has been spent well, learning the different aspects of the English language and being able to analyze them on a much deeper level. Some activities students have been made to do here are Think, Pair, Share, a group activity, and PAFTV, a way of structuring essays and articles.
Enlightening.
Mr. Arvin and Mr. Zoran here study in regular board. Can you please elaborate on your experience with learning English?
Well, I've been in a different boat my whole life. My school life hasn't spent memorizing passages from reference books. Students were never encouraged to read classical literature, and teachers don't even answer our questions. I've been losing interest in the subject and consistently scoring bad grades. I think I know why.
When we write an answer in our class and we get it wrong, we want to know how to improve our skills. But in a class of 50, most of us go back home feeling downcast. Meaningful feedback would help us gain self-insight on what we are doing correctly and incorrectly, with the focus of the feedback being improvement in places where we are lacking. Frequent feedback would help the student probe their growth.
Cambridge discourages students from simply memorizing parts of their textbook. We believe that students are at a disadvantage when accustomed to rote memorization. Meet Sugandha. Mrs. Sugandha, you studied at other boards and you have a passion for learning. Do you think schools should further emphasize a practical approach when it comes to teaching English?
The trajectory of all our lives would have been entirely different had Mahatma Gandhi, during our fight for independence, or President Kennedy, during the precarious era of the Cold War, had but slightly stumbled on their word choice. A slice of a basket of apples is miles apart from a carving of an apple bouquet. Slice has the connotation of preciseness, a clean cut, almost surgical in nature. Carve, however, evokes a sense of such unwavering intention in the hand of the sculptor that you can see the image in your mind's eye. We can understand why a writer may choose a certain word, less or more intense, for their purpose. We can understand that language are most used to, as old as humanity itself, is crucial for our lives.
Truly, language is crucial in our lives. Meet Shalim and Mustafa. They studied in Nigeria and Afghanistan respectively. Let's see what do they have to say about their experience of learning English at Cambridge.
As a non-native speaker, I've always faced problem pronouncing certain words. Cambridge has helped me improve my diction as well as my vocabulary. But pronunciation can be tricky. For example, why is HUT hard but PUT put? An age-old seemingly unanswerable question many of you might have had to.
Likewise, I'm from Afghanistan and English is my second language. My previous attempts at perfecting my pronunciation have been in vain. I recently learned that since English is an amalgam of different languages, beginners may have trouble pronouncing certain words and phrases. In Cambridge, we're taught their origin in order to obtain a better understanding of how they are constructed. The curriculum has repeatedly emphasized the need for being able to identify the subtleties in literary essays and texts, the smallest details capable of making the biggest difference. Moreover, the activities and special sessions regularly conducted by the teachers help students gain a nuanced view with regard to their level of articulation, clarity, and ability to put thoughts into words. Cambridge has improved my comprehension tenfold and helped me grow as a student of the English language.
How many of you tried to mug up all the grammar rules? I'm sure most of us. Let's now hear from Rudru what he has to rectify in our habit.
We believe in guided discovery learning and let the students, through doing specifically designed activities, discover the grammar rules for themselves, after which the teacher clarifies anything not understood. The students remember the grammar rules because of the effort they put into discovering them and their active participation in understanding language, which is of course much better than passively listening to explanations.
Cambridge is also one of the most widely accepted curriculums worldwide. Let's now hear from Dayanita how being a Cambridge student can help you while applying for countries abroad.
Taking English as a student's first language may grant them exemption from examinations such as IELTS and TOEFL. The way students are taught English in Cambridge ensures that they can compete with children worldwide and get a better understanding of the intricacies of the English language.
Among us, we have a very successful woman who is the President and Managing Director CMS. Ma'am is also an Oxford University alumni. Professor Geeta Gandhi Kingdon. Ma'am, please share your experience of learning English at Cambridge with us.
Gosh, this is very unexpected. Well, I love the English language because I find that all languages are beautiful. And the thing about any language, its beauty is in the width of its vocabulary, which enables one to find exactly the right word among a menu of variety of options of words, to be able to express your thought, the very precise thought that you have with great specificity. And there's something very satisfying about being able to express a thought or an idea with great precision, being able to find just the right word with the right nuance. And I think that's the beauty of any language, including English. Thank you.
It is imperative to appreciate the process, to enjoy what we're doing, and most of all, to apply yourself by taking a practical approach. Cambridge has held itself apart from other institutions by not conforming to pre-existing methods. This makes sure that children are always left longing for more. Their questions are answered whenever necessary, and then they strive to always learn more.
Cambridge English has improved our English, given us more confidence, and built up our reading, writing, listening, and speaking skills. What is actually needed in the real world? So happy learning
At Cambridge. Thank you.
Tavisha and I can 100% confirm that this is exactly how the atmosphere in our English classes are like. We would like to take this opportunity to thank our language teachers for all three, English, Hindi and our foreign language options, for making us as capable and versatile in our communication skills as they have.
Before we move forward, I want to invite upon the stage the Commissioner of Kanpur and the father of who you might have seen in the talk show right now, Aryan, Mr. Rajshekhar, to grace us with a few words.
I'm extremely sorry. This is very unexpected for me. I don't want to prolong this particular session. It's already, all of you are waiting from 4 p.m. up to almost 7 now. Just I'm grateful to CMS family and all the organizers of this annual event. And especially I'm grateful to Jagdish Gandhiji because of his relentless efforts, sincere efforts for upbringing the education system, especially in the form of CMS. As of now, he is running more than 22 schools with a student strength of more than almost 50,000. One of the world's largest education system and one of the world's largest family. So I wish learning should be a joyful activity. So the teaching. Once the teaching and learning both become joyful activity, that gives a great result. And especially we can see the gradual changes in students enrolling for the Cambridge session. And our son, Master Aryan, he recently joined 6 months back for this. And we have seen positive and progressive changes in Aryan. And again, we are grateful to the team CMS and especially the Cambridge session for this amazing performance today. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for your wise words. Now, onto a play by our adorable primary section. It is a remake of the popular children's movie Encanto. I have a question for all the parents present here. How many of your kids have forced to watch Encanto? Can I please have a show of hands? Come on, parents, don't be shy. Raise your hands. I have a question for all the parents. How many of your kids have forced you to watch Encanto? Okay. Here is a small synopsis of the story. The Madrigals are a remarkable family who reside in Encanto, a charming location hidden in the Colombian mountains. Every member of the family, with the exception of Mirabel, has been given a special gift by Encanto's magic. When she learns the magic protecting the Encanto is suddenly in jeopardy, she might soon be the Madrigal's last hope. Let's see how Mirabel helps her family and saves Encanto's magic. Please give it up for the precious little ones performing Encanto.
Magic.
stream like sunlight in the streets of Encanto. Magic, the magic of love. Meet the Madrigals, an extraordinary family who live hidden in the mountains of Colombia in the charmed place called the Encanto. Apple is the head of the family. Each member of the family has been blessed with a miracle. Each of them have a unique gift, from super strength to the power to heal.
Today is a very important day for the Magicals. Their youngest daughter, Mirabelle, is about to get her gift. Abula is ecstatic and introduces her to the legacy of the candle.
Open your eyes. Is this where our magic comes from? This candle holds the miracle given to our family. How did we get a miracle? Well, long ago, when my 3 babies had just been born, we were forced to flee our home. Though many joined us, we could not escape the dangers. But in our darkest moment, we were given a miracle. The candle became a magical flame that could never go out, and it blessed us with a refuge in which to live, a place of wonder, an encanto. An encanto? The miracle grew, and our house, Casita, came alive to shelter us. When my children came of age, they were each blessed with a magical gift to help us. And when their children came of age, they got magic too. Tonight, this candle will give you your gift. Make your family proud. Touch the candle and let's see what magical gift you get. What's happening? The candlelight has dimmed. Touch it again. Oh no, the light has only dimmed further. Touch it again, try again. I'm scared. Mirabelle, the candlelight has completely extinguished. This means you've not been gifted with any magic. I'm so sad. I'm the only one in this family who does not have any magic. How could this be? But I still am a part of this family. So what if I don't have magic? I'll still make my family proud. A hurricane of jacarandas, strangling figs, hanging vines. Pamadikira fills the air as I climb and I push through. What else can I do?
Hi, Mirabelle.
Hi, everyone.
Meet my son Antonio, who is going to get his magic gift tonight.
Mirabelle, tell me about your magical family.
I have heard they have different magical powers.
Today, Antonio is going to get his magical pass.
Yay! I'm so excited.
Mirabelle, what's your gift?
My gift? Well, I can't just talk about myself. Let me tell you all about the amazing madrigals. Meet my family, the madrigals. They each have a superpower.
Hi, I'm Louisa. I'm Mirabelle's sister. I possess the superhuman strength.
Hi, I'm Felix. I'm Mirabelle's uncle. I possess the power to make people happy. Hi, I am Peppa. I can control weather with my emotions.
Hi, I'm Antonio. I'm the youngest madrigal. Animals are my best friend. I wish I could speak to them. Hello, I'm Abuela, Mirabelle's grandmother. I'm the head of the family and I run the show.
Hi, I'm Julieta, Mirabelle's mother. I cook delicious food and can heal anyone with my cooking.
Hi, I'm Augustine, Mirabelle's father. I can shapeshift whenever I need. Let me change into Mirabelle.
Hi, I'm Isabel, Mirabelle's sister. Though she's not my favorite, I'm nearly perfect and I can make fabric I can hear everything. Oops, I heard you. You all are praising your performance, isn't it?
This is our home, we've got every generation. So full of music, a rhythm of its own design. This is my family, a perfect constellation. So many stars and everybody gets to shine. Whoa! Let's be clear, Abuela runs this show. Whoa! She let us here so many years ago. Whoa! And every year our family blessings grow. There's just a lot you simply got to know. So, welcome to the family Madrigal, the home of the family Madrigal. We're on our way, where all the people are fantastical and magical. I'm part of the family Madrigal.
Antonio is getting his gift today. And even though everyone's happiness has no bounds, there is fear. Fear of history repeating itself. Abla and the other madrigals can't help but worry about Antonio not getting his gift. Just like Mirabel.
I need to make my family proud. Abuela, can I please make the arrangements for Antonio's function? No, not at all.
Oh, Mama, please be nice to her. I'm really worried about her. It's going to be very hard for her, as she is the only one in the family who did not get a gift from the miracle.
Abuela, can I please make the arrangements for Antonio's function? Don't overdo it, Mirabel. Tonight must go perfectly. The entire village will come to attend the ceremony. Stay away from it.
Hey guys, I'm super excited for the gala event. How about you?
So excited!
We will finally be meeting the madrigals. I have heard they have some amazing magical powers.
Isabella has the powers to bloom flowers. And even the heaviest weight seems like feathers, Louisa. Believe me, she can even lift mountains.
You know, Peppa's gift allows her to control the weather. Isn't that cool?
Cool indeed. We will get to witness all of this tonight. I'm very excited. I wonder what gift Antonio will receive.
Hi.
Come, Antonio. It's your special day. Touch the candle and let's see what magical gift you receive from it. Oh, wow, Antonio. The candlelight is shining again.
Dear Antonio, I'm really hungry. I have been trying to tell you for a long time. Please give me something to eat. I will die of hunger.
Oh, sorry, my parrot. Oh, you're hungry. Let me give you a jelly. Miracle has given the gift. Mirabel, I can understand my parrot. Mirabel, did you see? I can understand what she's saying. Dear Antonio, you have always loved and cared for all the animals. So today, I grant you your wish and I crown you as a friend of animals. Whenever you need us, we'll always be there for you. That's what I always wanted.
Wonderful, Antonio. You have been blessed with the magical power of talking to animals, which you can use to nurture them and make this world a better place for both humans and animals.
Mirabel, come. I want you to meet my new friends.
Antonio, stay away from Mirabel. You have your gift now. And Mirabel, stay away from him.
Everybody is busy enjoying Antonio's celebration when Mirabel realizes There is something wrong with their house. Casita!
What's happening to our house? Everything is falling apart. I must tell Abuela. Even Luisa is struggling to protect the house. Is she losing her powers? Abuela. Abuela, I need to tell you about something strange I saw. I saw a brick falling out of our house, Casita, and I think Luisa is losing her powers.
Stop all this, Mirabel, and stay away from Casita. Cracks in our Casita. If our family got to know how vulnerable we truly are, if our miracle is dying, why is this happening? Help me find it. Help me protect our family. Help me save the miracle.
I will save the miracle. But whom should I talk to? What should I do?
Mirabel is determined to save their house, Casita. Suddenly, her attention goes to an old door that had been shut from a long, long time. She pulls out the courage and walks to the door to open it.
Whoa! Who are you?
I am Bruno.
I saw you patching the cracks in Casita. Are you a madrigal? Why are you protecting us?
Yes, I'm a madrigal. I used to have visions. I foresaw something which caused me to be banished from Casita by Abuela.
What could have been so bad, Uncle Bruno?
I saw you in the vision, Mirabel.
Me? What did I have to do with anything?
I had this vision the night that you didn't get your gift. Abuela was worried about the magic, so she requested me to look into the future. Then, as the magic endangered, our house was breaking, and there I saw you. Abuela asked me to leave forever.
Uncle, you have to help me save the miracle.
Mirabel, may I help you too? What can I do to save our family? Go and try to understand what's wrong in the family, what's missing. Hurry up! This can only save the madrigals.
Antonio, let's tell Abuela.
Abuela, what now?
Abuela, I saw Uncle Bruno, and he told me about his vision, and we need to save the family.
Stop all this, Mirabel. The cracks started with you. Isabella is unhappy because of you. You are hurting the family. You do not have any magical gift. Stop your efforts.
Abla, please listen to Mirabel once.
Antonio, Mirabel, go out of this house. Y'all are of no good to this family.
I will never be good enough for you, will I? The miracle is not dying because of me, but because of you. You can only see the shortcomings in the people around. You banished Bruno.
You banished me. Just because you couldn't accept, we will lose our powers one day.
You do not understand family. Family means supporting each other.
I am sorry that I was so harsh on you, Antonio, Bruno, and all the madrigals. I never meant to hurt any of you. I just didn't want to lose our house again.
It's all right. We can work together as a team to get the miracle back. Everybody, just remember, it is not the outer strength, but the inner strength that will save the miracle. And you all have the powers inside of your heart. It is the power of love, care, determination, purity of heart, and selflessness that can bring the miracle back.
Look at this home. We need a new foundation. It may seem hopeless, but we'll get by just fine. Look at this family, a glowing constellation, so full of stars. Everybody wants to shine, but the stars don't shine, they burn, and the constellations shift. I think it's time you learn you're more than just your gift.
And I'm sorry I held on too tight, just so afraid I'd lose you too. The miracle is not so magic that you've got, the miracle is you. not some gift, just you. The miracle is you, all of you, all of you.
Nothing can ever be broken that we can't fix together. All you need is the love and support of your family, and you will be able to achieve everything in the world.
Lay down your flow, lay down your flow.
With Encanto we learn the miracle is you, dear parents. Please feel this love and help the gift to spread the magic wand to
It's a dream when we work as a team. You're so strong.
Yeah, but sometimes I cry.
So do I.
I may not be as strong, but I'm getting wiser.
Can need sunlight and fertilizer. Come on, let's plant some new and watch it fly. Straight up to the sky, let's go. The stars don't shine, they burn. The constellations glow. The seasons change in turn.
To watch our little girl go, she takes after you.
Let's get married.
Slow down.
All of you, all of you.
That thunderous round of applause was absolutely warranted for the performance given by a completely enchanting little bunch.
Can we all give it up once more for the enchanting little bunch? Let's move forward. Geeta ma'am is a person that I think we've all come to hold in very high regard. She's been cited in the list of leaders who could revive Indian education, holds chair of education economics at UCL, and is the president of our school. I request ma'am to give us some valuable insight tonight.
What an awful thing to break the enchantment with a talk in between. But at any rate, apparently the next act needs a bit of preparation, so I'm the filler. But it really is a most enchanting evening. As we just saw, Encanto, it seems like a variation on enchantment, and that is exactly what it was. Just want to observe the protocol and add my welcome to Mr. Rajshekhar IAS, Commissioner of Kanpur Division, and Dr. Zakhari Adam, Chief of Uttar Pradesh. Dr. Zakhari, because he's newly arrived as head of UNICEF for the state of Uttar Pradesh, I looked up his profile on Google and found that he did his master's, his MSc in Public Policy and Management at the University of London, post-graduation at the University of Pennsylvania, and his PhD at Middlesex University in Child Rights and Protection. So absolutely, the right qualification for heading UNICEF in an important state of India, Uttar Pradesh. He has been the Deputy Representative of the UNICEF in Cameroon, Head of UNICEF in Nigeria, in Kadima, and the Child Protection Chief in Mali. So in 3 or 4 different countries. So you're very welcome, sir, this evening. And it's such a pleasure that you have given your son bystanders and talking about things that young people of their age commonly talk about. They spoke about issues of concern, of contemporary concern in the world, political issues at a global, macro level, issues of climate change, issues of war and peace, tough issues, issues that engage the best minds of today. If they are to be the leaders of tomorrow, then they must get engaged in discussions on these issues at this age. So I'm really proud that our Cambridge section is helping them to engage with such issues and to assist them to develop their own views about these matters of international concern. We saw, the awesome academic achievements, the sporting achievements, musical achievements of the students of the CMS Cambridge section. Friends, this is a school that was established only 6.5 years ago. So in such a short time to have become such an instrument for the flowering of the talents, the manifold talents, because we're told that, regard man or a woman as a mine that is rich in gems of inestimable value. Each one of us has gems of inestimable value inside us. And the job of a good education is to bring out those gems that are latent in human nature. And I think that this school, I would like to congratulate Ms. Batra and Ms. Nasira Arif and Ms. Sangeeta Banerjee for the awesome job that they're doing in bringing out those gems from this mine that every single student has. I think the all religion prayer was so beautiful and meaningful. The education that you're giving in this school is one which is a bit of a rarity in our country. The curricula, the textbooks, the assessments are not such as to promote learning with understanding, or learning which creates skills of problem solving, application of knowledge, higher order thinking, critical thinking. These are the skills that a person will need later on in life. In any department of life, any walk of life, any occupation or industry, what is needed is the skill to solve the problems that crop up in any place of work from day to day. And that is very important. Here, there is collaborative learning, there are experiential learning projects, there is integrated learning. So children learn through doing, and a lot of learning happens through that way. And that, combined with the fact that the curriculum demands it, that you understand, the textbooks support it, and at the end of the day, the best bit is that the assessments drive you to learn in that way, because if you just learn the material, you would not do well in the examination. So a child necessarily ends up with learning, with understanding. So that's a really fantastic thing about it. I mean, what can I say about the standard of English? Children talked about English in such a way, it was very clear that they enjoyed learning in English over here, and that the standard of English was excellent. And I'm not surprised, because as Ms. Masira Arif said, the English teacher of this campus is a Center awardee teacher. She's the top 1% of performers of the Center Teachers Professional Olympiad. It's a Teachers Professional Olympiad which is not just for our country. Teachers from many different parts of the world take part in the Center Teachers Professional Olympiad. We have other center awardee teachers. Shilpi ma'am, who's the computer teacher, is also a center awardee teacher. In the top, she's the top performing teacher in center in the country as a whole in her subject, junior level and senior level computing. I want to pay tribute to the fact that there was this most beautiful, lively presentation of how English is taught in the school, and the family values, displayed here or showcased here, the importance of family as shown in the Encanto, Disney's production of Encanto, which was very credibly done here. Don't you agree with me that it was done in such a manner that was very authentically reproduced? All you need is love and support of your family, and then all will be well. What a beautiful message to take home, particularly in this time when children are often, they've got their heads buried in social media on a mobile phone. and they might forget their real friends who are the family members, and they might live in the virtual world and imagine that those friends that they're making in the virtual worlds are their true friends. In such a time, I think, although hugely enjoyable in its own right, it also has a very powerful message of contemporary relevance to all our young people. So I think all remains for me to just say is to say really, really very warm congratulations. And parents, we are very ambitious for your children. We believe that every child is potentially the light of the world, and it's our job as a school and your job as parents to help the child to realize that potential, to become the light of the world. And that is our effort, and thank you for assisting us with that effort. You have shown a lot of commitment. You've been sitting here since 4 o'clock. Without further ado, let's move on to the next program. Thank you so much.
We thank you, ma'am, for gracing us with your presence and imbibing within us the wisdom that has ensured this school's excellence. In a moment, you'll see a presentation prepared by a few members of the Junior Youth Empowerment Program from the Cambridge section. The JYEP program strives to engage students in active access service while developing talents and skills that lay dormant within them. These skills, such as teaching, leadership, and pre-planning, have already been manifested in our animators, a group of senior students who have taken up the mantle of going through the books provided by the JYEP program with their juniors of class 6th, 7th, and 8th.
Each of the course books utilized have an overarching theme that they most beautifully convey through the medium of storytelling. These books include Wellspring of Joy, a book about being hopeful during tough times, and Breezes of Confirmation, a book about how we are confirmed in our path when we put in hard work into good goals.
With the help of the Junior Youth Empowerment Program, the animators as well as the juniors are now going through an experience like no other. We will now begin the presentation with some lines from the class 4th students.
Please give it up for the students of the JYEP program.
The role of humanity has two wings. One is woman and the other men. Not until the both wings are equally developed can the bird fly. Should one wing remain weak, flight is impossible. Not until the world of women becomes equal to the world of men in the acquisition of virtues and perfections can success and prosperity be attained as they ought to be.
Comes a wave meant to wash me away, a tide that is taking me, swallowing sand left with nothing to say, my voice drowned out, written in stone, every rule, every word, centuries old and unbent. Stay in your place, better seen than not heard, but now that story is in. But I won't cry, and I won't start to crumble whenever they try to shut me or cut me down. I won't be silenced, you can't keep me quiet. Will tremble when you try it. All I know is I won't go speechless, 'cause I'll breathe when they try to suffocate me. Don't you underestimate me. All I know is I won't go speechless. Try to lock me in this cage, I
the echoes saying I won't be silenced. Though you wanna see me tremble when you try it, all I know is I won't go speechless. All I know is I won't go speechless.
We witnessed the Junior Youth Empowerment Program commit themselves to acts of service and devote themselves to causes like equality, empowerment of marginalized groups, and to making students and youth self-sufficient and helpful. Can we have a round of applause for the students of the JYP program?
Tonight's theme is about exploring fantasy. The deep crevices of the genre have led to some of the most beautiful, life-changing creative work witnessed by the world. From dancing to singing to acting, every bit of theatre work produces beautiful spectacles of meaning and charismatic storytelling.
Given that you, dear parents, are familiar with the Cambridge way of work, you know we're not ones to shy away from trying our hand at a good number of theatrical styles and productions. This year, our students and teachers want to try the Broadway style of play production, complete with excellent choreography, animated acting skills, the euphonic voices of our students that you're familiar with by now, and absolutely scintillating script work, reprising the iconic story of Aladdin and the Magic Lamp.
Aladdin is a starting point for many of us into the world of animation and storytelling, usually beginning with the Disney rendition. The premise is simple, familiar, and a great symbol in culture. Taking up the responsibility of doing a rendition of the same was a daunting task like no other. The process encompassed our actors doing numerous recordings and re-recordings. The dancers spent a numerous amount of time getting their routine just right.
Thank you, Ritik. Having seen the performances, I can assure you that you're in for a complete ride. With no further ado, we present to you Aladdin and a Magic Lamp.
Can we have a round of applause to get the night truly started?
Oh, imagine a land, it's a faraway place where the caravan camels roam, where you wander among every culture and tongue. It's chaotic, but hey, it's home. When the wind's from the east and the sun's from the west and the sand and the glass is right, come on down, stop on by, hop a carpet and fly to another Arabian night.
Salam and good evening to you, worthy friends. Welcome to the fabled city of Agrabah. Look, the cave of wonders, the tale of magic land.
Who disturbs my slumber? Know this, only one may enter, one whose worth lies far within, a diamond in the rough.
You will fetch me that lamp. Now go. How will I become so powerful without it?
Lamp. How many tests do we have to get through before we get that lamp? Just forget it. Look at this. I'm so ticked off that I'm molting.
Patience, Yago, patience. Ghazi was obviously less than worthy.
Oh, that's a big surprise. Lesson, I think I'm gonna have a heart attack and die from a surprise.
Silence!
Joking! The crowd is joking!
We must find this diamond in the rough. Where could this possibly be?
The impatient Jafar was now in search of a reliable candidate to get him the treasure lamp, whereas in the market of infamous land of Agrabah, Aladdin continues to steal for basic necessities.
Hold that, mystery man. That boy been stealing my apples again. I'll catch you and you will pay with your life.
You are attacking a guy just for stealing a piece of fruit? A piece of fruit, would you? I'll take that as a yes. Here, take it back. I didn't even need that anyway.
Gotta keep one jump ahead of the bread line, one swing ahead of the sword. I steal only what I can't afford, and that's everything. One jump ahead of the lawmen, that's all, and that's no joke. These guys don't appreciate I'm broke.
Street whack, scoundrel.
Take that, try a different tack, guys. Take a hint, gotta face the facts. Could really use a friend or two.
I blame parents, empty hasn't got 'em.
Gotta eat to live, gotta steal to eat. Tell you all about it when I got the time.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that. Hungry?
Stole that as well?
Acute hunger pangs. We have no choice but to steal.
Do you always give away your stolen goods?
Oh, neat to the less fortunate. Or in your case, the more beautiful. You can't escape to stop.
What makes you think I'm trying to escape from something? Is it that obvious?
What's wrong? Don't you trust me?
You're very kind. What's your name?
My name's Aladdin, but most people just call me
Street Rat!
Leave her. She's innocent. It's my fault.
Silence, Street Rat!
Stop calling him a street rat. He's a person, just like you and me.
Don't order us like a princess of Agrabah.
I am the princess of Agrabah. I order you to free him immediately, or I shall ask my father to punish you.
100 apologies, Your Majesty, but we were only following the law. And with all due respect, it is your father who makes the law, not you.
It's all right, Highness. I appreciate your efforts.
You will do nothing to him until I speak to my father. Don't worry, this will all be resolved before any harm comes to you. You're in my way.
Your thousand pardon, my majesty.
No matter what the princess says, we are free to handle thieves. Right here, on the streets.
Stop! Where were you the whole day, my boy? I was really worried about you. I am the boy's father. Whatever he has stolen, I pay the debt.
The debt has been repaid. You're free to go, but don't let us catch you ever again.
Believe, but why did you help me like this?
Just a passion, I guess, of course. Well, one good deed deserves another.
At last, Jafar has found a reliable candidate whom he could trust to fetch him the treasured lamp. Baffled in the darkness, Aladdin quietly follows Jafar.
Who disturbs my slumber?
It's I, Aladdin.
You are the diamond in the rough, the one whose worth lies deep within. You may enter.
You! Get me that lamp, or I will return you to the guards again.
But those eyes don't seem right to me.
Now get inside. Now there's no time to waste. Remember, only you touch the lamp. Only you touch the lamp.
Okay. Only touch the lamp. Only touch the lamp. Hello? Is anybody down there? It's so dark here, man. I'm unable to see anything. It's simple. Just go down there, grab the lamp, and be a free man. Yeah. Oh, a disaster. Oh my god. Whoa! Look at all this stuff. It's gold. It's amazing. But only just the lamp. The lamp, the lamp, the lamp. Yeah. Oh, it's just great, by the way. The lamp! Right there! Oh, it was just an accident. I can assure you, it was just an accident. No! Whoa. Now how am I supposed to get out of here? This is not fair. Hey! Hey, somebody! Somebody let me out of here. Whoa. Hi. My name's Aladdin. Do you have any idea about this place? What? What is this piece of junk? What? Listen, I have no clue what you're trying to say, okay? Can anybody up there speak to the carpet? What to say?
Rub the lamp.
Alright, I'll give it a shot. Whoa!
Oh, yeah. Thanks, kid. You have no idea like what it is to be trapped in that tiny little thing for the last 22,000 years and 53 seconds. Boo! Hey, carpet. Good to see you.
Excuse me, who are you?
Hey, I'm the genie.
So you're from inside the lamp?
No, I'm from Cleveland. Of course I'm from inside the lamp. And you are the master of the said lamp. So you get 3. Count them. 3 wishes.
You're gonna give me 3 wishes?
Oh, yes.
You mean I can wish for anything I want?
That's right. You got a name, kid?
Yeah, Aladdin.
Mind if I call you Al? Why don't you just ruminate while I illuminate the possibilities.
Skip bam up, wop wop, skip it do, bam ba da ba one up, wop wop, skip it do wop wop, one yana da. Can you give me a body yana yana, body yana yana? Good, Scotty wop, Scotty wop. Everybody, give it a bubbly boo. Hey, bubbly boo. Wop 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 wop. Hit it. Wop wop. Oh my. Wop wop. Oh no. Wop wop. Well, Alibaba had them 40 thieves, sure as I'd had 1,000 tales. Well, master, you in luck, 'cause up your sleeve, you got a brand of magic never fail. You got some power in your corner now, some heavy ammunition in your camp. You got some punch, pizzazz, yahoo, and half. See, all you gotta do is rub that lamp. And I'll say, Mr. Aladdin, sir, what will your pleasure be? Let me take your order, shout it down. You ain't never had a friend like me. Now, now, now. Life is your restaurant, and I'm your maitre d'. Come on, whisper what it is you want. You ain't never had a friend like me. Yes, sir. We brought ourselves home service. And you the boss, the king, the shah. I say what you wish, it's yours, true dish. How about a little more broccoli? Oh, there it is. Come on, fellas, help me out. Have some of column A, try all of column B. I'm in the mood to help you do. You ain't never had a friend like me. Now watch me sell it. Wah, wah, wah. Oh my. Wah, wah, wah. Oh no. Wah, wah, wah. Ha. Come on, kid. Can your friends do this? Can your friends do that? Can your friends do tap? Hey, kid, can you tap dance? No. You can now.
Aladdin made his first and second wish to make him Prince Ali. Back in Agrabah, the worried princess goes after Jafar to inquire about the current fate of Aladdin.
I'm sorry, but rules are rules.
He was only trying to.
Ahaha! We can't change the law just to protect him, princess.
But the boy, what have you done with him? He deserves a fair trial.
But I'm sorry to say, the boy has already been eaten.
By a giant cave, yeah.
He only meant to help. Father.
Your Highness, I was just discussing our upcoming marriage. Everything is in order. The feast, the festival, and the only thing we lacking is the groom.
Yes, Jasmine, you must make a decision quickly. The people of Agrabah can't wait forever for their new sultan. That's all in your hand. They are all eager.
I understand, Father.
I introduce Prince Ali, the love of Princess Jasmine's life, coming on the red carpet. Isn't he adorable?
So here he is now with his band.
Are you gonna love this guy? Big way, big way, big way. Prince Ali, fabulous he, Ali above world. Genuflect, show some respect, down on one knee. Now try your best to stay calm. Brush up your Sunday salam. Then come and meet a spectacular coterie. Prince Ali, mighty is he, Ali Ababa. Strong as 10 regular men. That's right, boys. He once slew 70 Turks. Mustaches, sabers, real jerks. Who gave those bad guys the works? Was a sight lovely to see, and that the people is why he goes up and drop by. With 60 elephants, lovers galore, with his bears and lions and brass band and more, with his 40 fingers, he cooks his bakers and birds and warble on king. Make a way for Prince Ali. Prince Ali.
Princess, may I introduce myself? I am Prince Ali of Ababua.
He is the most interesting man in the world.
I will be delighted to ask for your hand in marriage.
Well, Princess, what do you think of these fabulous men?
Another.
Quite arrogant.
I'm sorry, Prince Ali. My daughter is a bit selective when it comes to suitors.
Did I say something wrong?
I know how you feel. Why don't you talk to the princess alone? But be yourself. I know you can do it.
Oh, Genie, you are great help. Wait. I've got to ask the princess myself. I'll use my last wish to set you free. I promise.
Free? Wow! Swear?
Swear.
Be yourself. I know you can do it.
The newly proclaimed Prince Ali of Ababua goes to the prince's palace to clear some misunderstandings with Jasmine. Is this going to be my fate? To marry someone who doesn't even know me? What other choice do I have?
Oh, Princess.
How dare you come in my private chamber?
No, please listen.
Let me tell you, Prince Ali. My hand and kingdom cannot be bought by some prince like you. You're just like the rest, only after my fortune.
That's not what I'm here for. You are right. You aren't just some prize to be won. You should be free to make your own choice. How about a little spin on the carpet? Let's get a chance to know each other.
Wait, no, Ali, I didn't mean that. How are you doing that?
It's a magic carpet.
Will it be safe?
Do you trust me?
I'm not sure why, but yes.
I can show you the world, shining, shimmering splendor. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide? I can open your eyes, take you wonder by wonder, go sideways and under on a magic carpet ride. A whole new world, a new fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no or where to go. Still we're only dreaming.
Where are you going?
I must inform my father of something really important.
Hey, how did it go, Your Majesty?
She is perfect.
She likes you and you like her. And now it's time for my wish.
Is it?
Well, yeah, I freed you from the cave. That was wish number 1. I turned you into a fancy, shancy prince-like bro. That was wish number 2. And now all that's left is wish number 3, which means it's genie free me time.
How am I supposed to help Jasmine?
Hey, we had a deal.
Oh, Genie, I'm sorry, but I might just need the final wish.
Oh, I understand. You are just like the old master. Oh, I don't understand why I'll always get excited for nothing. Why did I think you were a person who might just keep his promise?
Oh, come on, Genie. Why don't you understand? Jasmine needs me.
Hey, I get it. First you give me a wish and then you take it. I feel like Miss Columbia. Well, if you need me, you know where I'll be. Trapped inside my lamp.
Come on, Genie. Where are you going?
Catch hold of this liar. He pretends to be a king, but he is a thief. He has stolen my lamp.
Give back my lamp.
Boo! Oh yeah. Now what? Oh, it's you?
I believe you owe me 3 wishes.
My first wish is to make the princess my prisoner.
Genie, what are you doing?
I've got no choice. I'm no longer your genie.
Jaffa, enough. I am Sultan and I will.
Not so fast. Genie, for my second wish, I demand you to make me the Sultan of Agrabah. The game is over. Without the genie, you are nothing.
You are right, Jafar. But you know what?
What? Am I not the Sultan, the ruler of the entire kingdom?
Maybe you are, or maybe it's just an illusion. Either way, the genie has more power than you will ever have.
I will not be outdone. Genie, for my final wish, I demand you to make me all-powerful genie. At last, all the power belongs to me. I can feel the power inside me. Wait! What's happening? No!
Jafar wanted to be a genie, and he got it. And everything that goes with it. Phenomenal cosmic powers and an itty-bitty living space.
I might be a genie, but Al, you are a genius!
Follow me to a place where incredible feats are routine every hour or so. Where enchantment runs rampant, gets wild in the streets. Open sesame, here we go. See the dervishes dancing ridiculous pants, then romance to your heart's delight. Come on down,
Come on in,
let the magic begin. It's another Arabian Nights. Arabian Nights. Yes. Arabian Agrabah, come for the hummus, stay for the floor show. Arabian Nights, like Arabian days. More often than not, are hotter than hot in a lot of good ways. Arabian Nights, deep Arabian blues. I'm full of this heart, to far and for hard, out there on the dunes. Arabian Nights, Arabian Nights, Arabian Nights, Arabian Nights, Arabian
I think that huge round of applause speaks for itself. It is most evident in moments like these how Cambridge has set itself up with a benchmark of excellence.
To conclude our evening, I would like to invite the person who has been a constant stream of support and motivation, an unbreakable line of reasoning and improvement, and a source of inspiration to us all. I welcome the principal for Gomti Nagar Extension, Sangeeta ma'am, to provide us with a few words of wisdom and strength and propose a vote of thanks.
It is to be noted that all of the students will be with their respective in charges and the parents can collect them from said in charges. Thank you.
Thank you, Ribhav. Broadway. This is what it really was. And I'm sure each and every one of you will agree. Class apart. A very good evening and Jai Jagat, everybody. What a spectacular evening. And don't you all think so, dear parents? So let's give it up for the Cambridge section and the students as well as the teachers. A class apart, having created a niche for itself and constantly raising the bars. Incredible, enthralling, enchanting, and I'm falling short of more adjectives. Dear parents, today I'm proposing our words of gratitude on behalf of Ma'am Batra. As we all know that Ma'am is not keeping too well, but when we asked her, should we go ahead with the program, she said, the show must go on. That is the inspiration that we draw from Ma'am, from her resilience. I'd like to thank very graciously the beacons of our inspiration, our founder manager and our director, Dr. Mrs. Bharti Gandhi, our president and managing director, Professor Geeta Gandhi Kingdon, and Ma'am Sushmita Basu, who is not here today, but she is heading the Quality Assurance and the Innovation Department and is our superior principal. My deep regards and thank you to our chief guest for being here with us this evening, and our guests of honor for making this evening even more special with your presence. So thank you, thankful to each and every one of you, dear parents, for your unflinching support to the Cambridge. So dear parents, don't you all agree that a function of this magnitude will be incomplete if we do not acknowledge the efforts of everyone involved in this magnum opus? Should I begin? Because there are so many people on stage, but innumerable off stage too. So let's begin with the very, very soulful prayer by the mothers. Thank you, dear mothers, for being here in our midst, for coming for the practices, for at times, going through the song again and again, and your support is unmatchable. The beautiful songs and the medley of songs was prepared by Mr. Utkarsh, who had to leave because of an emergency at home, and Ms. Bhanvi. So Ms. Bhanvi, please come forward. We then had the World Parliament. The agenda was on equality, and Ms. Shanara Khan, Mr. Niklesh helped the children on the pertinent issues, beautifully researched and so eloquently delivered. Big congratulations to you all. We then came to our all religion prayer. Thank you, Ms. Manjulata and Mr. Moyuk, for the very serene, very soulful all religion prayer. Starlight, wasn't that just amazing? Let's hear it for Starlight. Mr. Utkarsh, Mr. Sekhya, Mr. Arish, Mr. Vishal, the energy, the verve, the foot-tapping numbers left us all wanting and hungry for so much more. And right after that, we had a rendezvous with the authors, relived, revisited, and helped by Miss Sneha. Please come forward, Ma'am Sneha. The World Unity Prayer and Dance, masterfully crafted, was orchestrated by Miss Sana, Miss Niharika, Mr. Niklesh Pandey, and Mr. Alok. Very, very well done indeed. The talk show on illumination, Miss Soumya Pandit, erudite, forceful, and very, very impactful. Parents, how did you all like the cute little jubilant cherubic children for the Disney Encanto? How did you like that? Can't hear it, parents. So thank you, Ms. Shilpi, Mr. Aman Gupta, Mr. Kian. Fantastic. The miracle is you. I'm taking this as a takeaway. Equality matters, and we will not be silenced. Miss Venus, Miss Beta, Mr. Rubin, on the very, very thought-provoking, beautifully said. And now, the magic, the musical par excellence, Aladdin. How was it? Where were we transported to? Into the Arabian Nights. So please take Miss Lakshmi. A big round of applause to the lady who has done it all. You have spread your magic, and how? Miss Dolly, Miss Sachi, Miss Malvika, Miss Bhanvi, Miss Ranjit, please come forward, please. The students for the band have now left, but did we like the wonderful drum rolls in the beginning? That was also the students of Cambridge as well as GN2. Now, a lot depends upon how things are mastered and stage-crafted. So the curtains and lining up and the multimedia, very, very important. And a lot of mothers who were here for the practice yesterday will vouch for that because every detail was taken into care. Yes, mothers? You saw it all. So Miss Monica, Mr. Mudit, Mr. Aman, please. They were behind the scenes, but extremely important. Tavisha, Ribhav, Rimjim, amazing. Absolutely jaw-dropping. Too good. Guided by our most popular Ma'am Shanara. Where is she? Okay, there you are. All the props, all created by Mr. Supriyo and Miss Pooja. A very big thank you to both of you. Parents, after this, we will want you to please visit the museum where the children have displayed a lot of their work, and that has been looked after by Miss Dolly and Miss Niharika. No event is ever complete without the multimedia team. Thank you so much, Mr. R.K. Singh and your entire team. Where is Mr. A.K. Singh? Mr. Singh? Mr. Binod Kumar Singh, aap kahan hai? I don't see him. Mr. Gangaram? Sulakshna Didi? Where are you? Mr. Sanju, Santosh, Akshay, and everybody else who worked absolutely with clockwork precision to get a product of this caliber. Our student volunteers cannot be left behind, so please come forward. Vagme, Mahi, Ojas, Maulik, Kalash, Shubh, Anulika, Agrima, Erika, and Astha. Are they all here? Give us a wave. I must know that you're here. And finally, ladies and gentlemen, the lady who has woven the entire show together, the very able, talented Cambridge coordinator, Miss Masira Arif. She has orchestrated the show so beautifully and has kept the team together. Ma'am, center stage. Dear parents, I once again wish to place on record the strength that we garner from our iconic senior principal, most revered, Ma'am Manjeet Batra, who is our North Star. She is our Rock of Gibraltar. She is the wind beneath our wings. And this entire show had been carefully detailed, meticulously detailed by her. And we all wish her the best. But dear children, one thing is for sure. All of us, including Ma'am Batra, we are all just so proud of you all. Extremely proud of you all. So dear Cambridge students and teachers, now is your time to take a bow. The world is your oyster, dear students and dear parents. Just want to inform you that the children have put in a lot of effort to have this wonderful display of their work in the exhibition, which is at the rear end of this auditorium. Please do browse through it. In case you haven't had your refreshments, please do join us for a cup of tea. Children will go back to their respective classes. Once your parents have seen your beautiful work, they will come to your classes and take you from there. And dear parents, on your way back home, do give your children a big hug and a big treat. They really, really deserve it. They sure did. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for sitting through the entire 4 hours. We are honored, we are humbled, and we look forward to many, many more wonderful, wonderful such interactions with you all. Thank you, God bless, and Jai Jagat.
hope your night was as enjoyable and entertaining as we intended. The students of Cambridge have spent weeks perfecting their acts, and we couldn't be more grateful for an audience as good as you guys. With that, please stand for the national anthem.